A gaping wound in the heart of the city. What was once the main street of Mount Ngafula on the south side of Kinshasa is now a treacherous ravine. It's just one of the disastrous consequences of unregulated urban development in the capital city of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. In the past 6 years, erosion has become so severe that some residents now find themselves on the edge of a cliff.
There is a big hole that is about 17 or 18 meters deep. There are schools that have collapsed. There are houses collapsing. There are markets collapsing. There are pharmacies, shopping complexes. Everything is gone.
Cut off from the rest of the city, the shopkeepers in this deprived area can't do business anymore.
This erosion scares us because we have all lost a lot of things. It makes things bad for us. This road was our source of supply to earn our living. Today, we can no longer do business. I'm a widow and it is very difficult to make a living.
In the past 20 years, Kinshasa's population has doubled. Africa's third most populous city is now home to some 12 million people. New neighbourhoods have sprung up, often chaotically, on the fragile earth of the hills surrounding the city. Going to school remains, at best, a challenge, and at worst, a real danger. Some parents opt to keep their children at home altogether.
I tell you, crossing this ravine is dangerous. It's a permanent danger to have such erosion when the school is taking care of very small children, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds.
Work started to restore the road after protests by angry residents, but there have been construction projects like this before. Up to now, none have been finished, leaving inhabitants to make do themselves on the edge.
Mika Ojo runs a palm oil factory in the town of Okumu in southern Nigeria. The industry collapsed a while ago. He wants to grow his 150 hectares of farmland, but it's hard.
It's capital intensive, yes, but we need that one. We need government to come to our aid, to assist us so that we can also give back to the society by employing more workers. Then in enough share, those one can also feed their family and even feed others.
Nigerians consume around 2 million tons of palm oil each year, notably in cooking. The country was once a major producer, but now imports palm oil from Indonesia and Malaysia. The government is pumping billions of naira into reviving the local industry. A few kilometers from Ojo's farm, the Okumu Oil Palm Company received a $34 million loan from the central bank. Its plantations sprawl across 33,000 hectares.
We've been privileged enough to get a loan. It has certainly helped us. It has helped us to develop our new extension too.
But small farmers like Ojo are unhappy. They say the scheme benefits only the big players.
The central bank loan they have been talking about, we only hear it on the news, but we have gone to, like me now, I was into, a progressive union before, EPAN. At the end of the day, after we feel from whatever we did, at the end of the day, the loan never come to us. It does not come down to the real local farmers. That's the problem we are facing.
The palm oil industry has come under fire globally for deforestation, among other things. But smallholders depend on it to earn a living, and they produce 70% of Nigeria's output. They now want the government to step up its help.
This uninhabited island off Libya's northwestern coast is home to exceptional wildlife. But Farwa Island risks becoming another victim of lawlessness as war continues in the North African nation. Archaeologist Chauki Moama has come to know the island well, drawn by its Roman history. But now, the future of the island is what concerns him and environmental activists.
The truth is that this island has been exposed to many environmental threats for over the last 30 or 40 years. They closed the Al Kharij Lake to build the Abu Kamash factory, which is considered an environmental disaster for the area.
A petrochemical plant was dumping heavy metals into the waters for years. It has been closed, but the toxic waste lingers. Above all, intensive and unregulated fishing is a major concern. There is a legal framework to regulate these activities, but power struggles in the country have got in the way of controlling fishing. Local groups are trying their best to limit the damage.
The lake has been closed, and we asked the Libyan authorities to open and restore it at its original location and state. There have been efforts from some groups to save this island through cleaning and raising awareness.
Former strongman Colonel Muammar Gaddafi launched a project in 2005 to build a luxury resort on Farwa Island. The only structure that stands from this incomplete project is a land bridge that blocks sea currents and pollutes the water. While Libya grapples with political instability and poor law enforcement, this island's future remains dim.